He is excited about kids.
I mean,
Like, every single day, you're like,
well,
"I want a baby."
well, her sister's having a baby soon, and
Like,
it's like,
any minute.
and we're all, I mean, it's exciting. And I was sitting there, I was like, we should have another. And because also I'm thinking timeline wise, like we have Blakely.
Yeah.
Blakely is eight now. And so if we wait too long, they're gonna have such an age gap that they're not gonna
Yeah.
like friends, you know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? And then if they have too big of an age gap, then we're gonna be parents into our like 50s. And so it's
mhm.
like my thing is and 50s isn't bad, but like 60s. But and so I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, maybe next year, maybe we'll plan for next year. We could talk about it, put it out there in the talks.
Which
And so
I will say that's what's changed with Blakely too at first. She's just like, "Just don't ever," like, that was what her fear with him even being involved, like, "Don't have a baby."
Oh,
And,
she didn't want a sibling.
not
right,
originally, no.
because well, I mean, with her, as far as, like, how she knows, it's like you get married and then you can have a baby. That is, like, the extent that she knows. So she's like, "Oh, if you're gonna get married, you're gonna have a baby." And so I'm like, "That if that happens, that's forever away, like, we get to decide." She's like, "Oh, you do?" I'm like, "We'll talk about that way later too." But now she's like, "Do we get a sibling? Like, I want a sister, like, I want this."
What
So
do you think that like change in her was going from not wanting you guys to have a baby to wanting you to have a baby?
I would say the family dynamic. I would say like I think that because we have a family dynamic now that's like a lot more. I mean, we sit down, we have game nights, we do a lot of things together. It's not just like, there's not like
we've got
I don't know,
like established a routine now, and like it's just stable. Feels
it's
Right.
so it
stable.
feels a
Mhm.
little
Nice.
I think that in a kid's head, if you have a sibling, you're worried like, oh, that's
She
going to take attention
attention,
away from me, or that's going to
1,000% was
take
her
away time that
concern.
I'm going to have. But when you see a family dynamic where you have additional people being added and yet no time is really being taken away, in fact, like more quality time is being spent together, I think that that kind of makes her more excited or makes her more comfortable with the idea of
Yeah,
it.
and she loves kids and babies too. Even
She
tonight's my
does.
sister's birthday, and we're having a game night. And last night we were over at my mom's where the game night will be, and
She's
she's
so
setting up. She bought all these like toys, and there's a tent set up. She's like, "I'm gonna read them this book, and I'm gonna have this game and this game." And then there's like 5 kids all under the age of 5, and so she's just like, "I'm so excited."
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's
So,
so
anywho,
nice.
yeah,
So
not pregnant right now.